Good morning. It is hot outside. Gotten a mile done by 9 a.m. So last night we tried night hiking. We were hoping to get 34 miles, but we got 32 or 31 and a half. So decided to call it at 12:30 rather than push for another hour or so, or a little less than that. So I mean, either way, either we were going to do the miles in the middle of the night or we do them today. So I think it worked out fine. It really was much, much, much nicer to hike so many miles in the cool night, like evening temperatures rather than in the daytime. But today we don't have that luxury as much because, well, we have to make it 34 miles. We don't have to, we can always camp. But Thomas's mom or brother is coming today from where they live in California to like resupply Thomas and to just see him and stuff. So the plan has been for us to get to a road crossing near Hikertown, because we can't get all the way to Hikertown on this, just by this day. So get to a road crossing, and that road crossing is now 34 miles away. So, I mean, I think if we're lucky, we'll get there by 10 p.m. But I guess we'll just have to see how overgrown it is and how easygoing it is, how hot it is. Because, yeah, it's already really hot. And, yeah, so we don't have the luxury of a midday siesta like we did in Agua Dulce yesterday. Just because we want to get in earlier. So, I don't know, maybe we can get in earlier than 10. But I think, and we could readjust our plan just because 10 is pretty late. So, okay, getting to the fire station. Wind around these bushes. It's a busy road in the desert. It's down there. Water. Here I come. Oh, and a breeze. Okay, gonna filter water here. Here's the area. Okay, I just made it to the top of a climb. Just started coming down from right back there. And I just want to say a quick thank you to the sponsor of this video, Goes Health. You guys know I started the PCT May 23rd. Maybe you didn't know the exact date, but I started the PCT late. And it is very, very hot in the desert. So I feel so much more confident coming out here, having something like Goes Health as an app in my back pocket where I can learn about heat illnesses and rattlesnakes and poison ivy and check the weather that's coming up and just be prepared, because this trail is so different than the AT. And now I have more experience on the AT. So even though I hiked the PCT in 2018, I still have had to relearn what it's like to be out here. And you can see my face is just absolutely melting. I'm constantly sweating. The last time I did the PCT was in 2018, and I started March 29th. So I did not have to deal with as much heat at all. A lot of the other elements were the same, and I definitely think I would have been better off having Goes Health with the knowledge and everything that it provides. But yeah, it's a fairly new app and it's so handy. So if you want to pick up Goes Health, put Stella Hikes 30 in the discount code box. I feel like I'm just like way too sweaty to do this ad integration right now because it's like dripping off my face. So, but yeah, I think it just proves my point. It is so hot out here. And it's really important to know what to do. Like, what are my signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion, heat illness? How much water do I need to drink? What about electrolytes? How do I know? How can I tell if I've had too much water or not enough water? And like, yeah, what do I need to do if something bad happens? And Goes Health is such a good support for that. So I'm so happy that they're my first paid sponsorship because they'll keep you safe, you know, at least help you prepare outdoors, help keep you safe, because the safer we are out here and the more knowledgeable we are, the more we can come and enjoy all this beauty despite the challenges that we have to face, despite there could be a rattlesnake laying across a trail, despite the fact that it could be 95 degrees outside. We can be more confident because we can be more prepared. We can learn, gain knowledge, skills, and tools we need. If something bad does happen, what are my next steps? And how do I know? And so having that in my back pocket is just invaluable for sure. So yeah, thank you so much, Goes Health, for sponsoring this video and being with me on this journey. So excited to continue to talk about you guys and share you with my audience, with you guys, my people, my trail family community, virtual trail angels. You guys mean so much to me and you make this possible. So I'm so happy to share them with you. So check out my description for a link to Goes Health and download it today. Okay, look at this gorgeous hillside. Flowers galore. Butterfly, or maybe it's moth, I don't know. But beautiful. More flowers, and then the trail. Oh, pretty, pretty. Okay, I've been winding down the mountain for a while. I think before that road, there is a river, a small stream to get water, and I'm climbing 5 miles up that. So, kind of a long climb after the water, and in the heat of the day. Gone almost 10 miles in 3.5 hours, so that's pretty good. And yeah, I think once I get up this climb, it should stay kind of steady for a while after that. And yeah, look at these beautiful flowers. I love them so much. They make me think of like wedding flowers or something. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, this is nice. Oh my goodness. Pretty gosh. Oh, well, actually gross. No, gross. Look at all this ickiness. I mean, the water looks clear. It's just surrounding edges looks icky, but yeah, definitely cow poop, probably, or horse poop, or all of it. Okay, so I just checked the map, and there's actually a spring that's flowing in 1.6 miles. I'd rather have water from a spring than creek water. So I'm just gonna hold off because I have about a liter that I've been carrying since the last one. So maybe like a little bit less than a liter. But yeah, I should be able to make it 1.6 and then fill up there. If that is dry, I definitely might be in a little bit of a trouble. But even after 1.6, there will be water again in another 6 miles. So overall, not too risky of a decision. And obviously I'll keep water. I won't drink up all my water before I get there. And I did drink a good amount while I was sitting here. So I think it's okay. Thomas is just behind. He is getting water there. So at least if that next one is dry, we're not both in trouble. Yeah, so climbing soon. And then then I'll have water in 1.6. And then in 7.6 from now, there's a camp where we'll get water again. And then that'll be the last water, I think, for the day. So, yeah, hopefully it goes well. It's the heat of the day now. I've gone 10 miles and it's 1 p.m. Or 1:08. So, I'm just gonna take it slow. If I need to take breaks, then I'm gonna take breaks. Okay, just found a little tiny cave. Whoa, where does this go? So cool. Not gonna find out, but kind of cool to come up close to it and look. Just literally right off the trail. Whew. Really, really nice spring. Okay, so leaving that spring 35 or 40 minutes later, which is, I guess, nice because it's more of the main heat of the day has passed by, but it's very nice cold water. I probably drank 2 liters while I was there. And now I'm hiking out with 4 because I don't want to have to drink out of a cistern. I think there's like 3 cistern options along the way. All of them have comments about like dead mice and gross things in them. There's a stream that's off trail and 6 miles, but that's like so close to here. 6 miles, I probably won't drink very much at all since I just cameled up. So, and like going off trail, and there's some like comments about poodle dog bush, which is like the really poisonous plant out here. I mean, like poison oak is too, but yeah, so anyways, we decided Thomas caught up and we decided to just carry 4 liters. He might be carrying 4.5. He drinks more water than me, to get us 21 more miles to finish off the day. We've already gone 12, maybe, and almost 12. And then, actually, I think it might be 23 miles. If we run out of water in 21 miles, there's a spring off trail. But by that point, hopefully, we could just make another 2 miles and then get picked up by Thomas's mom and go into town. It's gonna be late, but honestly, it's kind of ideal for me. It's like I kind of need that. Like Trail Angel's willing to pick me up late so that I make sure I get all my miles in. So I'm really thankful that she is willing to do that because we do have to resupply. Like, we won't make it all the way to Hikertown. I think Hikertown's like another 7 to 10 miles past where we're getting picked up. So that'll just be way too big of a day. So we're not going to get all the way there. But Hikertown is the normal next resupply point. Before the Mojave, which the Mojave has the LA Aqueduct. It's supposed to be like 101 degrees when we cross tomorrow. So we are trying to come up with a game plan we'll check the weather again. I'll use my Go's Health app just to see what it's really looking like, what it's going to be, and if we should do it as a night hike, and what's our plan for that. So yeah, I think going into town tonight and then resupplying in the morning and then starting probably late is most likely what's going to happen. And then night hiking, trying to get as many miles in as we can when it's not too hot. So yeah, that's the update for now. Poodle dog bush. Yikes. Okay, so there's a road that goes follows the PCT. A dirt road that follows the path really, really closely. And I'm taking it for the next like 2.5-3 miles because I just walked down the trail and there was like this huge poodle dog bush. Like, I don't know, it just would have been really hard to dodge the poodle dog bush. And I have like a really wide pack and things like that, like my sleeping pad and my umbrella make it hard to dodge the plants. And I sleep on my sleeping pad. So I really don't want to be trying to like, I don't know, like step beside poodle dog bush. I mean, you just saw those huge bushes. There was some back, I should have taken video. It's like I never remember to pull out my camera on like the decision-making points. But yeah, there were some comments about people taking this road because it follows really closely, pretty much the exact same line as the PCT. And I was like, I don't need to, like the PCT is fine. But then I just came into all those poodle dog bush, like, and it's been like overgrown enough that I feel scared. As you guys saw those bad rashes I got from poison ivy. So I can imagine that I would get a bad rash from poodle dog bush. So connected footsteps, slightly different path than the PCT red line, but a quality alternate for overgrown poodle dog bush. So that's what's going on now. And like 3 miles on the road isn't that nice because it's so bright. Feels like I need to put my sunglasses on, I guess, but just like, oh. It would be pretty if it wasn't so dangerous. It's just everywhere. Oh, jeez. I will say the flowers on this portion of the road have been very beautiful. It's like so stunning. Look at this. Wow. I know taking the road is lame, but also look how beautiful it still is. I'll be on that other side. You can see the road. I think there's a car. Yeah. I don't know if it's doing too well because I think it's driving back and forth. I don't know what's going on with it. Hope they're not sketchy. Okay. Stopping by this campground to use the bathroom. Very dirty, very sore feet. Okay, so I just took a nice long break at the Sawmill campground. I rubbed out my feet. And I got in touch with Thomas and we're gonna meet at the junction to this campground. So back on trail, I'm on the Blue Blaze right now, but this part of the trail, there's like no more poodle dog bush comments and it looks really forested. So I think that this section should be really beautiful and I'm excited. The temperature has cooled down quite a bit. Evening has rolled in. I've only gone 21.4 miles for the day, so still lots of miles to go. It is, let's see, 7 p.m. So hopefully we can do 3 miles an hour without too much grief, and get to the road by maybe 10. We'll see which road crossing Thomas's mom can pick us up at. But as long as we get 30, I think we're good. And yeah, I'm just gonna wait at this junction for Thomas, and then we're gonna hike a bit together. Oh my goodness, sunset's starting to look gorgeous. Amazing! Yay! Okay, so the trail's like down there. All that purple is poodle dog bush. So we are taking the road again. Just for a couple miles, but no, thank you. I'm too sensitive to poisonous plants, and I'm not about to just like get covered in poodle dog bush. Look at all of it. Okay, look who's out. The moon. Not quite full, but very close. So beautiful. Whew, hiking under the rising full moon. I love it. Ah. So tomorrow is the day that it rises at the same exact time as sunset. I don't know exactly like if that's always the case, but it seems like it. So beautiful, and it just makes me so happy, especially because the temperature is so much cooler right now than it was earlier. So yay. Woo! 500 miles. Oh, it's too dark. It says 500 miles in the sand right there. Oh. Okay, so Thomas's mom is picking us up. It's like midnight. But this has been the plan. So we just went with it. I missed the turn for where Thomas's mom was parked. She was parked below the parking lot of mile 510. When I got to that parking lot, Thomas was like 3 minutes ahead of me, and the parking lot was empty. It was a dirt circle. So I just kept going because I was like, oh, she must be at the road because she couldn't get to this dirt circle parking lot. So I just like kept going, and then I was like, I don't know, like, where's Thomas? I haven't seen Thomas. Like, he must be ahead. So I tried to like call him, no answer. Then I text him. Then he finally texted me, and he was like, you just go below. There's a trail like leading from the parking lot below to the road. And I was like, oh, well, I'm already like half a mile into the trail intersects Pine Canyon Road a mile after the parking lot at 510. So I was already like half a mile down the trail by the time Thomas contacted me. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll meet you at the road, half a mile down the road. So I was like 0.2 away from the road, and then Thomas comes running down the trail, and I literally like turn around like I thought it was like something coming to attack me, but he just dropped his pack, and then so that we're at the same mile when we start tomorrow, he just decided to run that mile. And then he caught up to me, but then we got to this road at 511, and now his mom isn't here. His mom is back, still parked at the lot, and so, or like below the lot. So then Thomas is having to run back to the car right now, and then he said, just wait. And so I think both of them should be pulling up soon. I hope she sees him before he actually has to run all the way, because then that's crazy. So yeah, that was this little midnight adventure in the desert. I'm not a night owl at all. I go to sleep very early in normal life, and so night hiking in the middle of the night is challenging, but tonight was pretty fun because the full moon was rising. It was gorgeous, and then the last 3 miles were all like downhill, I guess like 4 or 5 now. So it was just kind of like, oh, just go and not have to like work too hard. So yeah, there's just came out of that side, but I crossed the road just in case so we don't forget in the morning. There's the trail on that side. We'll head there tomorrow. Well, not in the morning. There's the moon. Here's the dark road.